Hello and welcome.
And this is your weekly news and pre-order video covering all of the new releases from Forge World and Games Workshop. Welcome to the channel and welcome to all of the daily content throughout December. If you would like to support the channel further monetarily, you can support it through Patreon for as little as $1 a month, and it really helps the channel out. However, if you would just like to support the channel another way, that is by buying all of your models from Element Games. You can get 15 to 25% off. They ship worldwide. Just follow the affiliate link in the description below, and then that will tell them that I've told you about them. I know a few of you do that already, so thank you for those of you that do. Let's jump on to the news straight away. So a week ago, the 7th of December, there were a few things up for pre-order. It was the Explore the Sabbath Worlds. I think I covered then. This big book, A4 book, 232 pages, quite pricey, and also you could get some of these merchandise celebrating the Sabbath Worlds Crusade and the many stories set within, and also a paperback version of our Aaron Dembski-Bowden's Spear of the Emperor. Then moving up a little bit, we looked at the pre-orders. There was Slaves of Darkness box set, start collecting, all brand new miniatures in there. I've got the video on the channel already. I think it's the previous video, so please do check out my unboxing. Lovely miniatures, can't wait to put them together and give you reviews of the miniatures and the box set fully. Then they had pre-order for Slaves to Darkness, all of the other warbands, the Untamed Beast, Iron Golem, Splintered Fang, Cypher Lords, Corvus Cabal and the Unmade, along with some Chaos themed Endless Spells and the books, standard edition and then a limited edition, and some War Scroll cards, also some scenery, Ogres. They had the Ogre Blood Bowl team, and also in Forge World the female Ogre, female Ogres to purchase. Then some Middle-earth War in Rohan scenery and some miniatures. I think they're made to order ones and so on. And also the Grots Take to the Skies in the form of Grot bombers for Imperialis Aeronautica and Blackstone Fortress Annual 2019. So they were the pre-orders last week, which I covered. The same day there were reveals for Middle-earth. The day after, on the Sunday, was a pre-order preview for Blood Bowl, made to order, and New White Dwarf. So these are the made to order Chaos Dwarfs, Chaos Dwarf blockers. Pretty old miniatures, but if you're a hardcore fan of Blood Bowl, it's a nice little way of getting them. And also White Dwarf is out this weekend too. Moving up on, Adepticon tickets now available, Adepticon 2020. You can reserve your tickets now. It's going to be the Renaissance Schaumburg Convention Center in the Chicago metro area from the 25th to the 29th of March. Big Brothers episode 10. And Road to Thramas Part 1, Wings of the Dark Angels. So this is for Horus Heresy. There's no Horus Heresy Weekender next year in February, which kind of sucks. It seems like they are working overtime to get you all these Dark Angel units. You've got these Dreadwing Interrupters, similar to Destroyers. You've got, they're the Ultimate Sanction, and they've got armed with Plasma Burners. I think that's a new weapon. The blue is quite bright on them. I would have preferred the plasma to be green, but hey, well, you know, that's their view. These look like full resin miniatures, I want to say, and pose wise, it kind of seems like this guy is in the same pose as that Space Marine in terms of the knees and the legs. Could be completely wrong though. They might, all of those five might be unique. Yes, it could have been an upgrade sprue for the plastic kit, you know, a resin upgrade sprue, but also you've got this vehicle here, which does look very much like a Plague Burst Crawler. You can definitely see where its origins came from. The metal plating and the armour is totally different though. It has this weapon called the Graviton charge cannon. Looks absolutely immense, hinged on the back there. and then you've got heavy bolters, probably even las cannons on there. So it's a brand new vehicle chassis for the Dark Angels. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to use it for other Space Marine Legions too. Bit miffed that they don't have like a sponsor weapon, like a sponsored heavy bolter or something, because it's got this targeting array, I think. But maybe you can fire this at units that you can't see. Again, odd that they've got the exhausts there where the main weapon is. Maybe it doesn't generate that much heat, or maybe the exhausts don't generate that heat, but it seems a bit odd to have them there rather than, you know, on the outer side. But still, hey, you know, still a good looking tank, I think. It says fielded by both traitors and loyalists. It's going to be in book 9. That's going to be available next year, and the book will also include rules for the Legion Sabre tank, which I think they've now got back in stock if you were interested. Moving up, you've got Psychic Awakening Sanguine. Going to be Blood Angels, obviously. Rohan, Middle Earth Showcase. Top 10 holiday gift ideas from the Red Gobbo. I found that quite funny. You've got a Rumour Engine. Looks like some kind of tank thing there, or engine. A Warp Perspective for Age of Sigmar. Then Grot Bombs Away for Aeronautica Imperialis. You've got the Emperor's Spears from Page to Tabletop. Regimental Standard Join a Campaign of Faith. Slaves to Darkness, the Warcry Army. And then Celebrating Selflessness. A Warhammer Hero Story. And if you want to still, and you can nominate your Warhammer Hero all the way up until the end of December. Cataphrane Chronicle, Why Grand Clashes Are Great, new from Forge World, Death from the Skies. We'll have a look at these new Blood Angels, Dawnbreaker cohorts in a moment, but they look absolutely stunning. I really like them. I love the so much detail on the triple thruster jetpacks there, and then you've got a little bit of rules there for the power spears. Very decent, melee two-handed. You've got different strengths as well. I'll go through them in a moment on the Forge World pre-orders section of the video. You've got Turn Signals on the Land Raider, Gotrek Here's the Warcry, Slaves to Darkness 3 Awesome Armies. This has literally come up yesterday. You've got the Slaves to Darkness set, and you've got the 3 armies of what they've done with them. Different colour schemes as well. So that really gets you in the mood if you've got the Start Collecting set. So there you go, that is all of the news. Not a huge amount, I don't think, for this week compared to last week. Obviously it's going to ramp up towards the end of December with the rest of the Sisters of Battle coming out all of January and possibly even February, because there's a lot of kits coming out. I don't think they'll release them all in one week, but we'll see. So let's go over to Forge World and have a look at these Dawnbreaker Cohort. They're on the front page there, looking very stunning. If we go click on new, you've also got the Blood Bowl Ogre Team booster. We might as well just click on these first. So these fantastic 2 women ogres. You can change the heads, so you can have that one with a helmet or half helmet, and this one with that face if you wish. And then you've got a Noblar as well. But yeah, there you go. Look, they've got the different heads there. But £30 kind of works out 15 each. Probably less than 15 with this Noblar too. So that's a great little addition. And the rules can be found in issue 8 of Spike Journal. So let's go back to the Blood Angels Legion Dawnbreaker Cohort. Bit of a mouthful. I put them up on the Instagram yesterday. £55 for 5. Yeah, you may think that's a lot of money, but the Venatari Custodes are £42 for 3. So this works out a better kind of deal, but we are talking about Forge World, which is the more luxury, pricier company of Games Workshop that deal with resin-only models, much more high detailed models, and we're talking about Horus Heresy and a specific Legion unit within the Horus Heresy. I'm just pleased that they are continuing making sort of normal size Space Marines, and they will do as long as the Horus Heresy continues and remains popular. These look fantastic. I'm a big fan of the thrusters, the attention to detail that they've gone on those, and the detail on their shoulder pauldrons. It's almost like they've made Space Marines brand new with this set. All of these parts are so unique. an individual to the Legion Dawnbreaker Cohort themselves. I don't think you get any other weapon options. They're all armed with these awesome looking spears, which kind of look like swords on the end of them. Very ornate. If you look at the grips as well, that one is fantastic, that one there. If you look at the grips, they're very ornate, almost look marble-ish. Some, decent poses. These two, you don't always have to have them thrusting a spear or aiming a gun. You can have them in these quite sort of elegant poses. This guy is brilliant looking. So is this one and this one. I mean, they're both firing, but there's enough of a difference there. They're kind of like, well, they're aiming in the same direction, but they're kind of like twins, have different trajectories. And these two are just boosting away from each other too. With this, I want to call him the sergeant, probably isn't, but there you go. And if you look at the grills and the helmets, they're all different. So yeah, while you can say £55 is a lot of money, they are all unique with all unique poses. Brilliant models, and I really am envious to any Blood Angels Legion collectors out there. The Blood Angels range has been fantastic so far. So that's all the pre-orders from Forge World, the Blood Bowl Ogre Team Booster and the Dawnbreaker Cohort. Let's jump on over to Games Workshop, where, understandably, there aren't that many pre-orders this weekend, having a bit of a rest before Christmas. There's one page and there's only 8 pre-orders. It's the White Dwarf, Heirs of Grimnar, Part 2 and 3, a Bull Centaur for the Chaos Dwarfs, Court of the Blind King for £18 hardback. Sorry, the Bull Centaur is £15, and then the Chaos Dwarf team is £32 for 12 miniatures. I think they're going to be metal. These classic metal models, 6 Chaos Dwarf blockers and 6 Hobgoblins. And then you've got the collection, which includes the Bull Centaur. As you can see, it doesn't save you any money by getting them all, but they're all going to be metal. So if you wanted a Chaos Dwarfs collection for Blood Bowl, there you go. And that's it for Games Workshop. One of the, I say weakest, one of the sparsest set of pre-orders throughout the whole year. It's going to change come January, believe me. Anyway, that's all the news and pre-orders for this week, December the 14th. What do you guys think, especially of the Blood Angels Dawnbreaker Cohort? Please put all of your comments and thoughts down below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protect.